What's up? What's up? Top of the top. We up once again. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Good morning. Good to see everybody today, man. Everybody's so hype in the chat. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Uncle Diggity? What's up, Dramatic? Shout out to everybody in the chat that's live, man. We back again, y'all. What's up, Tiger? We back, man. We have a lot to talk about today. Never judge a book by its cover, but definitely do not judge a YouTube video by the cover. You could be sleeping on some good shit, or you could get tricked with an AI video. It ain't about shit. So anyway, we back at it again. We got some things to talk about. Everything is playing out. Everything is good. 2026, shit is real. Yes, it is. I'm just gonna tell everybody, man, just stay focused. But we here though. We still live on YouTube like we do around this time, man. Let's go, y'all. Good morning. What's up? What's up, EK69? What's up, Latasha Jordan? What's up, LJ? What's up, Danny Girl? What's up? I see you. What's up, PJ? All right, let's go. All right, a lot to talk about. What's up? I'm just being me. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I will holler at y'all. Let's just get into it. Grand exposure. Man, got a lot to talk about. So we have a new example. XZIBIT. So for anybody that didn't believe in the end, damn near every rapper's gonna go broke. When I said we are in our era of unsung, I don't know why nobody did the hip-hop version yet. See, everybody's doing this and that, the third, following each other. Nobody want to start the unsung. So you're watching people trying to keep a generation going that's really unsung, except for about 10 people or something. So XZIBIT is broke. But he's not the only one. Was it not said allegedly Jimjones ran out of gas yesterday? But before that, did we not see Jimjones beating up a door, abusing the door? Because he got locked out? All right. Family, it's this simple. If you're a rapper and you don't have platinum records, if you don't own the rights, if you don't own your publishing, if you're not going on tour, they're not getting no rapper money. So they might be getting money here and there, but they're not getting the old rapper money. They're not getting booked like that. Now they might only get booked a couple times a year. Before they was getting booked a whole lot of money. Before they was getting booked 100 days a year, shit like that. 50 city tours. No, y'all, it's not like it. XZIBIT is our proof. Everybody that stick to working, shout out to all of y'all that got degrees, people that have careers. Respect to y'all, because people don't salute the people that got careers and did, like the people that did things with their life. Nobody acknowledges them, but in the end, y'all won. Because everybody that was living this fake ass shit of entertainment, thinking they're gonna just play entertainment also mean when you think you're gonna have fun your whole life. When you just playing around, blowing it, you're not counting all the money you blew in clubs your whole life. That's thousands right there. So I'm saying, and there's some people, they never did none of that shit. Every time we went to the club, they left the money in their bank account. There's people that did this shit, y'all. So now you can see when everybody had dreams to be rich, which is another thing you got to grow out of, this dream to be rich. That's a childish dream. Now you're going to see when them people cut their water off, no more big checks get cut. You're going to see how it's going to end for all of them. And only thing is, some people going to hide it. Some people not going to be able to hide it. Some people going to keep it real. And that's where we at. The end of an era. XZIBIT, Mr. Pimp My Ride. So not only was XZIBIT a rapper with the top rappers in the game, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, he had the best producer, everybody in his corner, right? Boom. So y'all still don't want to get XZIBIT, Jimjones, Cameron, Fabulous, Mano, the same characters. They was around these big people, but see, y'all always forget how they come in the game. You forget they come in the game broke. They come in thirsty. They come in dropouts. Meaning we never had proof they were smart in business anyway. It's showing now. It's all showing. It shows you that not only this childish shit, People don't understand childish, bro, is when you get older, you can't manage your bills correctly. Yeah, bro, you make money, but you can't even manage your bills. That's childish shit. So it is so many different things people got to grow out of, but you're going to see the examples through these rappers. Remember, they the ones people looked up to. They were influencers, remember? So now we're going to see them all falling. Tyler Perry, once again, a media mogul that controls media. I'm not going into it. Your ex-president, the ex-president, he had his own media. I didn't even know they made movies. I didn't know Barack and them got movies. I didn't know they had movie companies. I didn't know that. So they got movies. Like, I don't watch some of their movies on Netflix, didn't even know they movies. Bingo. So my point is, a lot of them have media companies. Tyler Perry, another one. But Tyler Perry uses his media companies to control media. This when I've been learned, they was putting out news on themselves. Family, I can buy a news company right now, and their job is just to put news out on me all year. That's the shit they was doing, y'all. Or my name, Tyler Perry, I'm going to start up another company called Black News. Meanwhile, that's me the whole time. This is shit they was doing. This is what they do. Tyler Perry had his own media. LeBron had his own media. Jay-Z had their own media. So when I kept telling you, once AI got perfected, they can't control media no more, meaning no matter how much money they put on here, this shit based on human algorithm. So let me slow it down. No matter how much money people put on their views, no matter how much you pay for anybody right now, say you bought your own media, you start your own media company right now. It's based on the real algorithm, meaning you can put as much stuff out as you want, but in reality, it's not going to register. Like, if they got to check your analytics, if they got to really see, it's not going to register because it's not real humans. See, the real AI analytics is, when I've been telling y'all, the human viewership. Like, I know my channel is judged by views, meaning retaining views, how many people actually sit and watch. That's what AI tells. AI knows, they got to set up where they know if people just come in and go. They know if you clicked on some shit by mistake and got a view, and they know if your view comes from people actually sitting watching. That's what I mean. When I say they can't cheat with the views, they can buy views. That's the trick to fans. But the companies, they look at how many people actually sit and watch. They look at it like TV shows. The TV show know when you just tapping in, tapping out. Just the same thing, YouTube perfected that. That's why before everybody's channel was super big, because if somebody came in and out, every time they left in and out, they got a view for that. But YouTube stopped that. AI, y'all. So that's why the views dropped too, because AI made it where a view is a real view. So I'm saying that because nobody going to defeat AI. Now let's go to last year. I showed you Tyler Perry's not trending for real. I showed you all the people that's not trending for real. I said, yo, they got their own company. They're using bots. When they was not trending on Twitter, X, they wasn't trending on X, Twitter since 2024. Since, I'm going to say 2025. After elections, once it was a fact that Elon had bought the app, y'all, that's when they all stopped trending. Remember it was called Black Twitter? Once Elon bought it, it was not Black Twitter no more. It just took them a while to catch up, to figure it out. Y'all not going to buy these views no more. Why? They were buying the trends for the day. They were putting money behind making themselves a trending topic. So that's why I say, when Elon took over, I peep game with that Grok. Once he implemented that Grok technology, I noticed all that shit stopped. Meaning, if you ain't trending for real, you ain't trending for real. They understood they were buying views, not only for fans, but also to trick companies. So I'm saying that because Tyler Perry been covering up his failure. He just got canceled off Paramount. That show, The Oval Office, was on Paramount. Goodbye. We already know what happened to BET. So my point is, Tyler Perry has been falling on his face over a year. He's been able to cover that up. Okay. Asaprocky, RIHANNA, to be honest with y'all, they are a boring-ass couple. They are boring. And the main thing we're going to be talking about is, allegedly, they're going to be looking into Empire Records. Allegedly. You know, allegedly, all those rappers that were streaming on Empire, when we saw the trail rappers, when All these rappers, it was like 1,000 rappers. Long story short, allegedly, Mr. Kashpatel, something about he was looking into the, all you got to know is he's in court right now, but something has surfaced about the studying of Empire Records. Now, I don't know if it's because that's going to be, look, I don't know if he in trouble and his fame going to come from cracking them Empire cases, which going to make him a star after that. I don't know. I don't know if he had that Empire Records as ace in the hole, but we're going to get into it. Because I'm going to just say this. If it's true about them going back into this Empire Records thing, boy, we're going to leave it at that. Shout out to everybody that's up. Let's go. Another day. It's spring 2026. So, y'all, let's take a look. Let's go into fantasy land. See the power of AI? How you could just write history? Now, let's look at this hip-hop history. I mean, damn. You tell me if it's blasphemous or not. Tupac and Biggie on the couch. Jay-Z sitting right there. Kendrick Lamar, Nas, and Eminem standing up. Family. Anybody from rap, hip-hop, anybody. I don't care if you're not even a hip-hop fan. How did Kendrick get in these conversations, period? What happened, y'all? How did this even happen? Is this the truth? So can you now see how you could just make up anything? How did Kendrick just automatically get there? Still saying, y'all? This is the clown stuff of this game. This is how they play with us to say we are big-ass idiots. Fantasy Negroes that won't grow up. Why am I saying that? You're going to keep seeing Biggie and Pac. How the hell is Kendrick sitting right there? And who put Jay-Z right there? Just showing you. They put Kendrick in the middle of Jay-Z and Nas, y'all. All right, y'all. We're going to just leave it at that. That's why the game is over. Shout out to everybody that's up. Update. Now, this been going on for 3 days. Now, this whole thing started when Mr. Cameron called Tyrese Halliburton. He called him out. He said he's always with white women. He's always dating white women, whatever. So he commented about this man's behavior on how he hangs with white women, whatever. Then I'm the one that told you he's biracial. He can date whoever he wants. So long story short, everybody look at Cameron like an idiot for speaking on that anyway. But this is the second thing. This is how he bust Cameron's head. You know what he said? I've been hanging around white people my whole life. I grew up around all white people right here. But I remember I said yesterday, when you a Negro from your community, you don't know nothing else. You assume everybody grew up like you. And you don't understand. You're really mad because you didn't grow up with white people. So when y'all going to be, just tell the truth. Are you just upset because you don't have white friends? Are you upset because you feel uncomfortable around white people? What the hell is wrong with you? Meaning, it's 2026. Let it go. Maybe you should be diverse. Meaning, if you just stop being all black, maybe you'll have other friends. Get it? You try to keep it real so black that you just miserable. So my point is, if you never been out your hood, your neighborhood, your city, your town, you don't know nothing. They go for black or white. This man's telling you straight up, he grew up with white people. Why? He might come from money. His father's black. His mother's white. Just like Drake. Just like Lonzo Ball. Because y'all don't accept that. It's a different family. Biracial is normal now. It's like they could be whatever they want. So the point is this. Let's just go. He checked Cameron. Look, man, I grew up around white people my whole life. So basically, you're trying to critique my blackness by trying to say I ain't black enough because I don't be. You want to question my behavior around white women when I grew up with white people my whole life. Meaning for me, it's nothing different. Nothing special to me, but to you it is because you from Harlem. And at the same time, you don't got no woman like that. So Tyrese Halliburton responded to Cameron, all right? Here's what the people said. Who gives a F? I'm a black woman, and I love the hell out of white men. He's good. See that, bro? This woman said, who gives a F? I'm a black woman and I love the hell out of white men. So I be trying to tell y'all, everybody got their preference. You hurt. Y'all be hurt because you like this puppy that want to be loved by everybody. So what? I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. Over a decade ago, a woman said that. I'll tell you, a woman told me straight up, I only date white men. So at the end of the day, that's her preference. I'm gonna get mad. So what? That's on her. Got it? So I'm not gonna judge her, but I also understand why women say that. Why? Some women, they don't like them. They don't want, when you say black man, they think of niggas like Cameron. And some women don't want no man like that. Some women don't want no man that just love rap all day, want to be in the street, fake ass drug dealers, fake ass rappers, no career, no degree, ignorant, 24/7, weed smoke, 24/7. Some women don't want that. And they assume that that's how y'all get down. So they be like, I don't want that shit. It's preference, y'all. Why y'all want to say people got preferences, just like food you eat, just like your favorite color? Everybody got their own preference. So my point is this. People starting to show their ignorance at 50 now, y'all. When you 50 and you 40 and you supposed to be grown and you saying dumb shit and you getting mad at what people like, that's on you. Now, this black woman said it right here. I love the hell out of white women. And then sometimes, which y'all don't get, people like me and others, we troll. We say shit extra because you're going to get mad. Here goes somebody get mad. When I said the chat is based on you commenting, but some people always feel like they got to fight in the chat. And they got to compete in the chat instead of just giving a comment. So when this woman said, I love white men, here it go. I was like, wait for it. Really? You love the hell out of white men? You feel better now that you let everybody know how much you love the hell out of white men? All the energy just to let us? That's weird. No, you hurt. See how people get hurt? Somebody made a comment. Look how long your comment is. No, you are hurt. You feel a certain way. Guys, you claim you love yourself so much. People that love themselves, they don't care what nobody else think about them or if they don't love them. See, you just like a dog that always want a pat on the head. You want acknowledgement. But no, they say, if you study, they say that's the science of goats. Goats like to be pet. Goats are highly emotional, and goats, they just like to be favored. You see what I'm saying? And see, people don't get it, right? Family, just because I don't acknowledge you don't mean I don't like you. Just because I don't acknowledge you don't mean I hate you. You just like to be acknowledged. You just like your ass kissed. You like to be patted on the head. And everybody knows this, y'all. That's why everybody play the game of kissing their ass, pat them on the head, which really means put them to sleep like a baby, and then they'll be all right. That's what happened, y'all. Because people don't get the reason why your life ain't going to be nothing. You always worried about other people's life. I just comment, give jokes on entertainment, y'all. But at the end of the day, this entertainment shows me how people really think. And I tell them that's what this was about. All of this shit was for to see how people think. So when somebody's explaining their preference, you are the idiot to argue, all right? I say I like Pepsi. Your stupid ass gonna try to argue with me why Coke is better. Well, you see, Coke came out first, and they used these original ingredients, and that's why Coke is better, and Coke is... You gonna do that. I want you to keep saying you an idiot. Anybody arguing in chat rooms in 2026, comment sections, trying to write essays and paragraphs, you are an idiot now, all right? Leave your comment. That's it. Bingo. So meanwhile, don't you understand the word is this? A hit dog always going to holler, but a dog always going to jump too. So me and others, we know how to make dogs jump. It's called baiting your ass. And just to do it. See? I can say some shit just to make you do some shit like that, come back and laugh at your ass. Ha ha. I made her write a whole paragraph. You see what I'm saying? And still just leave it right there. And y'all know I do in my comment section. Y'all know I don't delete shit. You know what I'm saying? So people be saying shit, I'm going to just leave it right there. You going to wish you ain't comment if you coming crazy, but I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to just laugh at you. Let's go. So what are we looking at? Let me get back to reality, y'all. Real talk. Now we up to date. Let's go. It's a real crash. So today we're going to be talking about XZIBIT. He is our proof. XZIBIT is your proof from every rapper from that era. His journey really, really gets popping, early 2000s. So I told you, we are back in that era, early 2000s. You seeing Cameron, y'all already know the program. When they all started podcasts, what happened? XZIBIT didn't start a podcast. He might need to now, but I'm going to tell them all. This is what I've been trying to tell them, y'all. All the money was on YouTube during the pandemic. When all that PPP money was out, unemployment, earned income tax credit, when all that money was on, that's when the money was on here before. That's what they don't get. So my whole point is this. Everybody's on YouTube now, but it's not as much money on it as it was before. That's what people not getting still. So that's why I was telling you, look, this shit means failure. But you will see, the only difference in XZIBIT, he was still living as a rapper doing shows. So he was still trying to pay his bills as a rapper doing shows, little pop-ups, little events, but it wasn't enough money. Which is my proof why these other rappers had to start podcasts. Because they was going to be broke too. Period. They had to get on somebody's payroll. God damn, if you're a rapper, somebody put you on a payroll for $100,000 a year, $150,000, $125,000 a year. Hey, that's a salary. Yes, family, you can work for people own these companies on YouTube, guys. You work for them, you get a W-2. Either that or you get hired as a contractor. Same shit. It's on. That's what they be doing, contracting. You know what I'm saying? Same way you pay the contractor to build up your house. Same way people pay entertainers to build up their channel. You know what I'm saying? Bingo. Revolt, fool. Let's go. Hardy's franchise. So people on the East Coast, you know about Hardy's. Hardy's filing for bankruptcy. Anybody know about Hardy's? Hardy's been around forever. I'm also want y'all to get, some of y'all might be getting it. A lot of businesses that people used to support are going out of business. The signs of the hood being over is certain businesses going out of business. Also, they about to close a percentage of Wendy's. Word is, since the dollar menu been gone, these restaurants don't make money like that no more. And I have been seeing many chicken spots closing up. Get it? Many burger spots, Burger Kings. No, all of these places that used to be packed, lines wrapped around the corner, they going out of business. So what they doing is, what they said they're going to do is, for some of these companies, basically the ones that don't make money, they shutting them down in the hood, and they only going to put these locations in certain neighborhoods that got money, suburbs, houses, or just areas. These businesses going to be based on where the money at now. That's how it's going down. But the truth is, the hood is gone. I know what's up. Street money kept all this shit going. The street money kept the fast food going 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7. Y'all know this. Street money, off the books money. Not got it. That's how it always been. So if anybody don't get the sign still that thing called a hood has disappeared, you're going to keep seeing these businesses crash. Those are your signs. All right. When I seen Foot Locker shut down, I already knew what's up. Foot Locker. All right. So when I saw malls closing up, all right, y'all got all y'all signs of this crash and this broke shit. XZIBIT is super broke. You see Hardy's broke. Let's go. Now, by closing consistently underperforming restaurants, we are enabling our franchise partners to increase focus on locations with greatest potential for profitable growth. Long story short, we only putting our businesses in neighborhoods we know for a fact we're going to make a profit. But people also don't get these are your local jobs leaving your neighborhoods. Remember when everybody said, look, they was too good to work these jobs, right? You got to remember this, y'all. All of this shit means something. I'm putting it together for you. So in the end, y'all, nobody's going to be able to cry, blame nobody. You're going to have to accept all of these things that happen. So when everybody wanted to be an entertainer, a drug dealer, or whatever person they thought they were, a professional bathroom photographer, these jobs weren't being fulfilled. Now these jobs were the jobs that puts a teenager on their feet, their first job. These are the jobs where a mom could work, you see what I'm saying, and still build herself up. These jobs meant something, but they gone now. So remember when I said, soon you ain't gonna be able to get a basic job. Here you go. What else? Then they're gonna still put robots in other stores. They know in the hood, they can't put robots in the store. It's gonna be something gonna happen. So we already saw the Taco Bell experiments. They already got it, y'all, where they can self-serve with robots. But the hood ain't going to have them kind of stores. They basically saying the hood stores are not worth investments for certain franchises no more. It's right here. Because Wendy's is closing a percentage of their stores. Hardee's. Also, we're going to talk about Starbucks moving. Let's go. So that's where we at, y'all. So we'll get back to T.I. because I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blickety black, and I'm black, y'all. Here you go. Y'all ain't know I get that blackety black talk from CB4. That's where it comes from. That shit hilarious, man. They were showing you in CB4, black is just a talk, y'all. It's nothing but a rap song. Meaning you can talk black. Anybody can talk black. They were showing you that. How CB4, he was working as a man talking on the phone during porn. Y'all know those 1-800 numbers? They were showing you how he was a porn guy on the phone talking perversion. Then he turned into a black power guy. Remember? And then he was with NWA. They were showing you that black is a talk. Anybody could put it on. And that's why I was telling you, CB4 joked on this shit as a teenager. I got it. Anybody could do it. And it's not a joke. They were showing you in CB4, the rappers are the main fake black people, the fake conscious ones. Meaning they the dirtiest ones, always trying to be conscious. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm bliggity black, bliggity black. It's in that shit. So it's right here. I told you they full of shit. Expeditiously blackity black. You got it? All right. Even though he's light-skinned. That's the joke. Meanwhile, I just wanted to show you failure is connected. When I said in the end, they've been trying to keep each other going, but it's not working. So it's a reason why T.I. tried to come back to rap. It's a reason why T.I. tried to go at 50. Y'all forgot T.I. was trying to be a podcaster. It failed. You seen T.I. try to be a comedian. It failed. You seen T.I. try to be a revolutionary black power man. It failed. You seen T.I. He's a joke. Meanwhile, his son going to jail. So, bro, how are you this pro-black, expeditiously educated black man, but your son is an idiot getting caught with Pokemon outfits? No, they've been hiding from their failure, y'all. Ever since TD Jakes got exposed, Tyler Perry been trying to lay low. Tyler Perry been trying to act like he's not on the same level of TD Jakes. Yo, y'all, TD Jakes accepted his damn defeat. I give him that. TD Jakes said, to hell with this. I'm stepping down from the church. I'm going to just start my podcast, stay out the way. No, Tyler Perry been trying to stay relevant. He been trying to play the role to make blacks think he still got clout. Meanwhile, I've been showing these blacks month by month by month. He losing everything. He's falling. He don't get no views. His shows get trashed. His run is up. Tyler Perry is nothing right now in this game but the boyfriend nobody wants, but he want to still keep hanging around. He's the ex that just want to hang around. He don't want to accept defeat, y'all. God damn it, if Oprah is defeated. See, Oprah's not trying to play. Oprah is focusing on her fan base. Oprah got her own website. Oprah worried about herself now. Tyler Perry is worried about the black influence, y'all. So everything Tyler Perry is doing is him trying to sustain the black cloak over his black community, all right? Because he knows that's his only glory left. It's the truth, y'all. Even though y'all will not accept the fact this man's whole fame come from a deer, all right? So that's the joke right within itself. Meaning Tyler Perry was never respected off his directing and acting first. No, he famous from Medea. So that's the joke on everybody. But just know, T.I. and Medea, they've been trying to get right so bad, but they've been finished. T.I., it doesn't matter what you and Tiny do. Y'all were too quiet. T.I., you didn't have this energy. That's the only thing. See, when T.I. and Tiny was accused of being tag team in their bedroom, and they were being accused of doing some things, they were quiet for too long. See, the blacks, they were scared to do blockbuster interviews. That's what you got to get at R. Kelly. See, R. Kelly knew he was in trouble, but he said, I'll sit down and talk. That's their problem. When I said their silence is why they finished. So if T.I. and Tiny would have been came out a long time ago, when they had all them accusations, say, look, we not with none of this shit, boom, boom, boom. They was quiet for like 3-4 years, y'all. Then try to come. Meanwhile, T.I. is trying to get away from being a rapper. He trying to do this. I saw this man years ago. He trying to be a civil rights leader at one point. 1 minute, the nigga was a politician. Then he tried to be a comedian. Now he's a podcaster. Then he come back into a rapper. I'm showing you. Delusional. But him and Tyler Perry, they're finished, y'all. This ain't no joke. This ain't no cap. It's what it is. All they have been doing is fighting to portray images online. Tyler Perry just got booted from Paramount. Come on, his time is up. It's up, y'all. It's just up. It's up. It's fucking up. Men's Journal. That's why I gotta show y'all shit outside of the black department. Or you're not gonna know nothing. Fans report new season of Tyler Perry show pulled. Out of here. Goodbye. And he's supposed to be in a lawsuit with the guy from what? The Oval Office. The Oval Office is the show that's getting dropped. Bingo. So I'm showing you, this is his reality. He's been in the trash ever since he fucking came out. 2020, you get it? I'm not gonna go back to it. He's been in the trash the whole 2025. Diddy was the distraction for all of their failures. Everybody focused on Diddy. That's why y'all didn't know all of them were crashing at the same time. That's all that happened. They all crashed at the same time because they one family. So being that y'all didn't get it, that's why it's playing out. See, Tyler Perry, he controls black media. So he puts spins on shit. Nobody black, Shade Room ain't just going to post it like that. They ain't going to say, Tyler Perry gets booted from Paramount. No, they going to say, Tyler Perry steps down from Paramount. They'll say some shit like, Tyler Perry looks for other opportunities somewhere else. They flip the news, y'all. So that's why y'all don't be knowing when they fail. They've been failing. And I'm going to say it today, LeBron has humbled himself. And I'm going to just leave it at that. LeBron ain't trying to play no role no more. He not. But all of them, they still trying to play a role like they these guys. Tyler Perry's not that guy no more, y'all. He's not. He might as well move up. He's not. He don't want Atlanta and the rest of them blacks to know his ass been finished and canceled. He ain't no pop star no more. I always got to make it clear for y'all. Majority of people do not like Tyler Perry. All right? That's just going, it's only a certain amount of people, and that's a limited few. Mainly going to be in Georgia and that down south area, and a few. It's not a lot. They don't like him, y'all. He's done. He's done now. His time is up. If you thought Oprah's still getting baked for Ozempic neck, no, they know. Tyler, you from Oprah, her whole tree is finished. You done. You know what I'm saying? Only one left is Gail. Now, let's get it. We're going to get into it. Because Tyler Perry's done, y'all. Fans complain the Oval Season 7 is no longer on Paramount. Now, I get to show y'all something else within this story. Now, remember when I was saying that, in my opinion, they've been jacking up the prices on these apps on purpose. And I said this. I said, in my opinion, they boosting the prices on these apps because they know certain people not going to pay anyway. Certain fan bases are not going to pay. I'm going to speed it up for you because I don't got time to play. Look, man, I'll be on these apps. So I've been noticing how it ain't no such thing as it's just like one black department on the app. I don't care if it's Netflix, whatever app it is, it's just be one black section. Because I also know Black Hollywood is finished. I also know Black entertainment is finished. I also know on a big scheme of entertainment, Black entertainment is so small right now. So when you on these apps, you'll clearly see it. Then the way shit is AI control. You know what that means? If I don't watch black stuff like that, I'm not even going to see it. You only see what you watch now, y'all. That is the AI algorithm. That's why I say it's based on real viewership. Another trick they do on YouTube is to help other people get views. When I finish recording, they put other people's video on back of mine real quick. And that's how people get views of other people's channels. That's where some views come from too. My point is this, y'all. AI controls this shit. So if you're not really getting traction like that, AI will expose you. So Tyler Perry and the black department on these apps. A lot of blacks are going to jail. All right. Tyler Perry's fan base. You think of that first. The church is shut down, y'all. The streets are closed. All that stuff is, the black community don't exist no more. It's only on paper and on YouTube. All right. Other than that, it don't exist. And I'm saying that because it is shown and proven through finances, businesses, the places they used to shop closing, the things they used to subscribe to, the numbers are dropping. They're not in a position to spend money right now. They were part of the economy. A major, not no more, they not. That experience is over. So if you want to know the analytics, you have to watch other things. This is what I've been showing you. They're not on TV like that no more. They don't pull in viewership. That's why we don't pay them no more. The point is, these companies realize, well, if the Black experience ain't the number one thing, we don't have to pay them no more. So the more we keep Tyler Perry around, we got to keep paying him. But why are we going to pay him when his people don't watch like that? So this is what I kept telling you. Being that everybody watches free content, free TV, they were getting judged by their subscriptions. So if you don't get real subscriptions like that, we ain't paying you like that. So I was telling you, the Black code is support by word of mouth and type all day, but they're not going to pay for nothing. But they didn't know the fact that their fans don't pay for nothing, that's going to make them lose the deals. That's what's been happening. Why you think Tyler Perry been suffering on BT? Cam Newton show got canceled. No Black viewership. It has been no Blacks with enough power to make everybody watch. That is based on watch time, y'all, not numbers and views. So being that everybody is Instagram and YouTube out, these companies got hit. Why do we have to pay these Blacks 20, 30, 50 million, 100 million? Why? They don't bring in the money like that no more. So I knew in time they're going to get Tyler Perry off these apps because the word is the Blacks ain't watching like that, and they the ones they ain't going to pay. So if we do want to run the Blacks away, all we got to do is jack the price up, and they're going to leave anyway. So once they leave, now we don't got to pay Dave Chappelle and them like that. We don't got to pay Eddie Murphy like that no more. We don't got to pay out that $50 million. Now, once we make it clear to them that they're not on these apps, they're not getting no big deals on these apps no more. Why? Didn't Netflix, Paramount, Hulu, don't all of them got original films? Proving that what? We can make a movie with anybody. We can get a nobody. We can get somebody from overseas, and they use AI now. That's another reason why Tyler Perry going. They use AI now for a lot of shit. And I'm going to tell y'all all this. A lot of y'all watch AI 24/7 on Instagram. 24/7. Y'all be watching people you think going live in a house somewhere talking on Instagram. Y'all be watching straight AI. Put it like this. You see that AI 50 be using? The AI movies use a couple levels higher than that. And some of that AI shit y'all watching, guys, I swear to God, y'all watching a lot of fake stuff. Meaning these companies know we don't need no director like Tyler Perry no more. We got AI. We can make whatever. That's how they do it now. A lot of y'all might have heard about, y'all know how Val Kilmer died, the actor. You know they did a movie with him in it after he's dead. But that was really an experiment to see how they can carry out the movie with Val Kilmer not even in it, how much it looks authentic. So I knew once they did that, once they can make a movie with an actor that's not in it, guys, they don't need nobody no more. Meaning they don't have to pay nobody like that. So I told you that was all within that writer's strike. They not that deal no more. And don't forget this last thing, man. They all got kicked out of Hollywood for real. So that's why when they started talking about Atlanta's Black Hollywood, it's for a reason, because that's where they're going to stay at. That's where they're going to stay at, and that's where they're going to end at. So it already happened already. Now, let's move on real quick. Now, these are the things we've been talking about. Today, it's a lot of grown-up talk. Now, we've been talking about changing your ways, right? When I say shit like it ain't never too late to change, you're never too old. It's never too late. Bingo. Let's fast forward. As we was talking about the bad bitches, the woman that's in this game, whether they were video vixens, strippers, whatever they were, I've been showing you a pattern of certain women growing up, changing their ways. Boom. Let's just go right here. Finally, the Shade Room prints something positive. Drea Michelle says it's never too late to change. All right? Now, why am I showing you this? Ladies know about her. Why am I showing you this? She one of the first chicks from what? Basketball Wives. What else? One of the first chicks acting ratchet. But I want y'all to see today, you know they hated on Drea Michelle, right? What if I told you, hey, Michelle was a Drea Michelle replacement? Remember Drea Michelle was the first, one of the first ratchet chicks on TV? Huh? Remember? But you got the proof today. They didn't like Drea Michelle. Know why? She can't be controlled. She's a problem. You're going to see it now. Now, change her ways. Now, I'm only showing you this real quick because we've been having these conversations about women and, you know, big ass kids and grown. We've been having these conversations, right? When I be talking about in certain ways you can dress, you don't got to be freaky all the time. All right, she said right here, it's never too late to change, but I want to use her as an example. Now, everybody know what Drea Michelle was known for. All right. She was known for being a freak like the rest of them, I guess. But I want y'all to see this is what I be talking about, how when I said it's how a woman carry herself. It's a certain way a woman can still show her body and still don't got to always be looking a certain way. So today I'm going to show y'all, after I be talking about all these knockoff bad chicks, fake ass video vixens, painted faces, clown faces, fucking baby hair. I'm gonna show you all this shit when I say what? Ladies, all you really need is a ponytail. Meaning, if you pretty, you just need a ponytail. All right. Everything I said right here, what I said, you don't gotta wear tight shit. I said, bros, know what we be looking at. If you got on baggy pants, we know if you got something back there. We know these things. But I want y'all to see how I'm talking multiple things in one thing. How they made sure they blackballed Drea Michelle. But you'll see she still get 250,000 likes. Meaning a lot of people like her. But she lays low. She don't play that other role no more. See that? Showing what? See how she show the ladies? I could be versatile, wear different shit. That's a real model, y'all. To tell them other chicks ain't no models. Showing you versatility, y'all. Showing you could be sexy, see, with class. And what? Let me mainly tell these women that don't get it, the shit I be talking about. Being freaky is one thing. Being sexy is one thing. Being bad or cute is one thing. Showing your body is another thing. But the main thing y'all don't get, will separate real models from low-level chicks, is the scenery, the background. See, while you're not a real model, you don't have no real scenery. This is why I keep joking about y'all always taking pictures in the house, the same ass living room, the same bathroom, which shows you ain't a real model. Because the key to the model is not the body, it's how the model blends in with the scenery. That's what it's about. All right? Bingo. Meaning it's a way to do everything. Bingo. It's called class. It's different from being freaky. See the scenery. When you just taking pictures, twerking in your house, you start looking crazy. No scenery. No art. It's supposed to be artwork. See, model's supposed to bring out the art. See? It's not just about Drea Michelle's ass. It's about how the ass blends in with that beautiful water. See? You got to be educated on basic shit. This is what I mean when I say it's a difference in caliber of woman. I don't hate on no woman. It's just that we know the difference between certain type of women. And y'all were never models. Y'all were never going nowhere. And you going to stay in that house and on fucking OnlyFans. Only time you going to see that blue color is OnlyFans. That's the difference, y'all. It's a damn difference. So what she say? She changed her ways. Showing these ladies what class is. Now, I'm using Drea Michelle because she was considered a ratchet. Okay, she was a ratchet before Christian Rock. But this is called class, y'all. Tights, still gonna wrap it up. Pop class, all it is, y'all. So I was just showing you. Them hoes, they just became trash. And I would show you every picture. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. Just showing y'all this is what I be talking about right here. When I said, ladies, you can wear regular jogging pants. Bros know if you sexy or not. And we know if you got an ass. We know all that. You ain't gotta wear them janky ass tights. And when I say tights, I'm not talking about yoga pants. Yoga pants and tights is two different things. See what I'm saying? I'm showing a woman how they forgot what I know about, and me and my bros. Bro, she come out like that. She looking good. Fresh white sneakers. See what I'm saying? When I kept talking about crops. All right, it's simple, y'all. See when I keep talking about your own style? So I was just letting y'all know this what I come from. The shit is natural. I was never talking nothing crazy. I was just letting y'all know a lot of y'all got influenced by your style online. And I'm showing you, if Drea Michelle allegedly was a hoe and she said she changed her ways, I'm now showing you the new Drea Michelle with class, and also show you she still get over 250,000 views. She don't got to do a whole lot. And you got the proof she was what? Blackballed. K Michelle, a knockoff Drea Michelle. All right? She was the first ratchet one on TV, and then the story begins. Cardi B and everybody else. They forget it started with Basketball Wives too, y'all. They be forgetting that. So, like I said, let's give these people another lesson. You see how she got on some classy shit, but you still see that ass in the back. You still see that bubble, right? All right. Meaning, you could be if your body like that, it's gonna be seen no matter what you put on, because the bros know what we be looking at. All right. And what else? Basic ass ponytail. So I was telling you, that was my whole point. All that extra shit played out. All this extra shit. If you cute, you just cute. If you pretty, you just pretty. If you got a body, you got a body. But my point is, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. See, if that ass nice, it's going to look nice and everything. Jeans, baggy jeans, sneakers, it don't matter. Meaning I'm showing these women a real model. I'm showing the Instagram models. That's why they call it Instagram models, a.k.a. low-level bitches. IG, where the ignorant people be at. You a model for that. That's about it. But this is modeling. You know what I'm saying? Blending in with the scenery. We just going through it real quick. I'm done with it. But I'm just showing people all the things I was saying to let women know I don't hate on women, but woman became super fucking low level. This is the basic woman attire that we're used to. Whether she puts on this, whether she puts on this, whether she put on that, or she putting on this. It's a certain etiquette that we fucking know. And I just want all y'all to get. Y'all became a bunch of fucking janky ass whatever. No disrespect, y'all, but showing you. What's the key thing I'm showing you? She said it's never too late to change. So a lot of y'all can now wake up out the fake bad bitch shit and just admit you just a bitch doing bad now. And just admit to yourself, OnlyFans is never going to get you nowhere. And no matter how many, because I saw one woman call themselves, look, y'all, women call themselves content creators now, and they whole page based on twerking. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to just say this. Lady, if you depend on your body to feed your kids, all right, I'm going to leave it at that. She's telling you, change your ways. You better get a fucking job. All right, unless you want to be like XZIBIT, broke. Because XZIBIT broke, y'all. He's done. He's done. Mr. Pimp My Ride is finished. But here's the biggest thing some of y'all might know. We must now get into it today. Do y'all remember when XZIBIT said something that he should have never said? And I'm going to tell y'all like this. When I tell all of y'all, shout out to the people in the back, the stuff I say is because all I did was listen to, I'm a fan just like everybody else was. All I did was listen to everything they said, and I just never forgot. That's all I did. But it took 20 years to put it all together. So let's rewind. There you go, Miss I'm Just Being Me. There you go. You will clearly see. XZIBIT told us something. When you say every rapper's not a liar, XZIBIT told us the truth over a decade ago. What happened? We didn't believe him, right? I ain't gonna say I didn't, but you will clearly see after XZIBIT said something out of his mouth, his career was over. We just didn't get it. XZIBIT told us what? Diddy tried to take him to rainbow clubs. So I tell you, I never forgot that. So when I start looking, when I start looking for pictures to upload, and I start noticing the pictures, I'm like, yo, some of these clubs do look like, and I just put it together. And I'm like, yo, we looking at it. It is a lot of men in here. Also, the GAY clubs be men and women, but I'm like, it's always a lot of men. I'm like, clubs don't look like that. I know how clubs fucking look. I'm like, hold up. Oh, shit, I get it. And that's how I went down. That's why they always in Miami. Oh, that's why they always in Atlanta. Shit, I get it now. Oh, that's why they be in D.C. like that. I just put it together, y'all. But XZIBIT told us. Did he try to take him to that rainbow club? And you're going to clearly see XZIBIT was finished after that, y'all. Because he was on Mr. Pimp. He was Pimp My Ride, MTV. Diddy was behind MTV. That's why you're going to see he became a star. That was because of Diddy, too. Not just because of Diddy, but, it's because of Dre and them. Let's back it up. First thing first, XZIBIT is from New Mexico, y'all. He's not a real LA guy neither. So the same thing they did in New York, they did it to Los Angeles, putting on other people that's not from there. So I'm saying, put on Eminem instead of putting on somebody from LA. Instead of putting on a white boy from LA that can rap, Detroit, fuck that. So he from New Mexico. But I just wanted y'all to get, that was the gimmick back in the day. All you gotta do, put on the LA hat, that's it. All you gotta do, put on that Atlanta hat. Usher, shit, you from Atlanta, fool. So he's from New Mexico. Now I'm gonna show you how they be forgetting where they from and all of that. So he already had made it, but when Diddy was doing Making of the Band, hit my ride. So he was affiliated with Diddy. All right, okay, we bringing it up to date, making sense. So when he told us Diddy tried to take him in the Rainbow Clubs, I got it clear, but he was never supposed to say that. Remember they was laughing and joking? Remember also when a revelation about Tigger from BT, blood was found on the sheets in his room by Superhead, remember? All these things were already coming out. I just kept putting it together, y'all. Like, oh, okay, I just checked everything off, didn't forget. So, XZIBIT, we had to go through all of that because after he said that about Diddy, he been broke, but it's not that. XZIBIT was telling us what Diddy does with all of the rappers. So, am I supposed to think Diddy just tried to take him to the club, but no other New York rapper at all? When I know who Diddy is now, meaning, from what I get from the story, if I hang with Diddy, he's liable to go anywhere. And I would already assume he's going to go to a JY club eventually. And if I hang with him, I'm going to have to go with him too. If I'm his homeboy, like very simple. So that's their business, but I want y'all to get. XZIBIT was telling us what rappers do and definitely what's going to happen when you hang around Diddy. Yeah. Now, he said that years ago, and then all you got to do is think about what? All the stuff they got out of Diddy's house. All of the stuff they used as evidence in court. I'm not saying nothing. It's all in your face, y'all. He's in $1 million tax debt. And he's sinking as he is sinking. Sinking. Let's go. Now, y'all know XZIBIT was big at one point because they picked him to be big. So he's also the story. When they done with you, you finish. So once he was around Snoop, Eminem, Drake, he couldn't sustain. But y'all better get this clear. XZIBIT is Cameron. XZIBIT is Memphis Bleak. All right? XZIBIT was to Snoop Dogg and Dre the same thing Memphis Bleak was to Jayz. You get it? The same thing Mace was to Diddy. They are the second tier. But you're seeing their era is the one that's struggling. They didn't become no moguls. Moguls are nothing. You seeing it now. So when you hear about Jim Jones running out of gas, here you have it. When you heard about Jim Jones losing his house, California said XZIBIT owes more than $400,000 in back taxes. And the IRS said he owes around $900,000 to Uncle Sam. The total of the debt comes to around $1.3 million. Mind you, he don't have the money to pay. In the docs, the rapper said that his monthly income is $66,547 per month. While he estimates his estranged wife, Krista Jenner, pulls in around $12,843 a month. He also know he can't pay that debt because he's not getting no jobs like that. So if he's not getting no jobs, he can't pay that debt. See that? So, y'all, I'm showing you, it's no excuse for XZIBIT to be broke. Dr. Dre's a billionaire. Eminem, even Eminem got Mom's Spaghetti restaurant. Why these rappers don't got no restaurants, y'all? Why they don't got nothing? Huh? Why they don't got nothing? Because that prime real estate costs money now. Eminem got Mom's Spaghetti straight up. So, it's no excuses. They say Fred Durst, he got sick. But you see XZIBIT, he with Dr. Dre. Family, once you've been around these successful men, there's no excuses. If I'm not nothing, I'm supposed to be at least 1% of them. 2%, something. You know, 2% milk. Me hanging around a billionaire, guys, I'm supposed to be at least 2% of them dudes. They're my homeboys. I'm supposed to learn something. That's how I look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? I get inspired by winning. So I'll tell you, I've never been no hater. If I'm hanging around a winner, I will be inspired one way or another. So I'm at least be 2% of you, bro, what you showed me. But you see it opposite. Dr. Dre, a billionaire, XZIBIT in the hole. Man, Dr. Dre might got to pay his taxes for him. No more excuses, y'all. You looking at incompetence now. XZIBIT also claims he has over $1.4 million in personal debt and another $2 million in business debt. He got $2 million in business debt. They not smart, y'all. And they were getting robbed and cheated and finessed. Told you, they come in this game, but we be forgetting. We have no proof on Exhibit's education. He is more money in business debt than in personal debt. He is a straight failure. So, you see that now? It's nobody's fault but his own. That's all the rappers. So, Exhibit is our proof of what these rappers dealing with. Right now, they're going to keep sinking. If they don't get no check, they're going to keep sinking. That's why they got to work. They are working as podcasters, y'all. That's their job. Or they're going to be like Exhibit. So, the only thing I'm going to give Exhibit credit for, he tried to survive off being a rapper, y'all. He was still doing shows. His income he got come from him performing to this day. Whether he get paid for this, that, and third. He's not a YouTuber or podcaster, but he might have to be soon. But other than that, he still was working as Exhibit. And I'm saying that because that's how he was able to sustain this long. But now he can't pay his bills. Check this out. Exhibit, $1.4 million in personal debt. Also, y'all, anybody in debt, this should make you feel very good. You can be happy. I don't care if you owe 100,000, that ain't shit compared to this. 1.4 million in personal debt, and he owed another 2 million in business debt. He also says his average monthly expenses for bills come to $23,566. So you say how we complain about bills? No, I know how to get motivated off these rappers a lot of ways. I'm gonna get motivated on glad I don't owe no money like that. That shit make any money look light. So that's his bill. His bill's 23. It's called what, y'all? Downgrade, fool. No, your stupid ass should have been downgraded. Told you they stupid, y'all. I would have been just got on some regular house shit. I live a regular square ass life. It ain't no such thing as, bro. Yet you know in the suburbs you can get a 4 or 5 bedroom house and still be in a gated community. I would have just been laying low. You got it. That man made me feel good today. It made me want to go spend money. I don't even got shit. He made me feel like shit. Any debt we accomplish ain't nothing, y'all. That man is $3.5 million in debt with bills, 24 grand a month. God damn. So just remember this one thing. He is not the only one. He's not. That's why they all panicking, y'all. Remember I said the end, they all got to come together, work together. Kevin, all got to come together. We can't say, y'all, these bills, man, these bills. I got to start my channel. Vlad, I need 10 million, little Boosie. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? They scrambling, y'all. Vlad like this. I can't give you 5 grand food. This shit ain't making no money like that. I need my 5 grand. Boosie, I need 5. It's money. They scrambling. That's what's happening. But I'm going to tell them all. The money that was on YouTube, that was in the PPP era. The most money was online pandemic. That money gone. So when I keep telling you, they all got tricked and baited to start YouTube channels, I was telling you the shit I know. The top YouTubers know that. They know everybody. But when people tell you they made millions on YouTube, they're not lying to you. All the millions been made already. When y'all was seeing Army and the Hellcat, all that shit, y'all know how Song Top, all them Lovey T, they made money, y'all. A lot of people made money. This shit was generating millions and hundreds of thousands. That time passed already. You know what I'm saying? It passed already. So when I tell you, these rappers, they was watching YouTube get motivated, but the trick was, by the time y'all start y'all channels, the money gonna be gone. So like I say, I know what's up. No, in the end of the day, Hassan Campbell was the biggest YouTuber from New York. I already told you. They never gonna top Hassan Campbell. Why? He did it organically. It's the truth. It's the truth. No, Cameron trying to be Hassan Campbell. But Hassan Campbell did it already. And they're not gonna top him. It just happened already. YouTube already hit his apex. No, Hassan Campbell motivated them niggas to come back out the house. Actually, I must keep it real. Hassan came on the timeline. He was looking fresher than the rappers. I gotta be real. I don't do that fake shit, bro. Hassan looking fresher than the rappers right now, bro, on some real shit. So, the truth is, y'all, they was watching everybody else get motivated, but the trick is the money got made already. Why you think Cardi? Okay, if Cardi did try to sue Tasha K for $4 million, why? Obviously, they checked Tasha K books, she would get money. That shit passed already. They late. They got set up. That's my whole point. It ain't no money on here like it used to be. You got it? And plus, the fans are gone. How you know that? Same rules apply to Tyler Perry. Why you think Paramount? Goodbye. Nobody watching the Oval Office. Tyler Perry, you can't trick us. Views, AI algorithm. Tyler Perry, we know subscription. A lot of people don't subscribe. We see IDs, fool. That's how they know subscribe. You get it? Y'all know this. All right. Verification. So AI is used to verify for sales as well. It's a tracking for many systems. So I also got another thing to tell you as time has passed. Can y'all now see XZIBIT was hired to be the fake Ice Cube? XZIBIT was supposed to be the fake Ice Cube of our generation. Can you see it now? When you're a gangster rapper from LA, you must always ball your face up and put on the LA hat. You got it. See that? That was XZIBIT gimmick, a fake ass Ice Cube. Meanwhile, y'all, I must laugh at y'all. Dr. Dre told them people he gonna do a Chronic album. That shit ain't come out yet. But I always tell y'all, Dr. Dre is a mastermind. He understood I can make more money or promising them I'm coming back out. And while they waiting on my album, I'm gonna drop these beats on them. I'm gonna get this money. And another thing about Dre, why he's the greatest finesse of all time. Dre know all he gotta do is lean on the fucking he know all he gotta do is lean on that mixing board. Got him. When they say Dre don't make beats, he don't do shit, I was like, yo, Dre a smart mother effer, y'all. That man knew all I gotta do is just lean on the engineer board. All I gotta do is lean on the mixer board, and I'm gonna get paid. And that's what he did. But once I found out they say he don't do shit, Dre knew all I gotta do is do this right here. Lean on that shit, 100 grand plus. I'm a finesse Dre finessed the game, y'all. I keep telling you, it's the truth, man. He was the clown in the beginning. The man from the Wrecking Crew and all that shit, Suge and all that shit. But in the end, Dre was a goddamn mastermind, y'all. He got the most money doing nothing for 20 years straight. 50, you gonna rap. Eminem, you rap. Shit. I got guys do the beats. I'm gonna just get paid. He did it. All I gotta do is lean on this shit. Got him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, man. They was the smart ones, y'all. They were smart. Smart, man. Because it's entertainment. Entertainment is, look, man, it's what you believe. It ain't about what I do, it's what you believe. All right? You never saw me make a beat anyway, fan. So, fan, if you never saw me make a beat, don't worry about if I made the beat or not. That's why Diddy told you, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You ain't in the studio with us anyway. Don't worry about if I wrote the rap. You ain't gonna see my publishing. That's what they was telling you, man. This game is what you believe, y'all. So, same thing with the drug game. It's all, meaning everything they rap about is based on what you believe. When you watch a movie or TV show, it's based on what you believe. So that's all they do is entertain. If they think I make all these beats, hey, shit. All I gotta do is do this and get me paid. That's it, y'all. That's the rap game. So when I tell you in the rap game you're allowed to lie, and ain't you allowed to lie, it's called entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's called performing. So Drake knew this shit. All I gotta do is go to the studio and act like a producer. That's what he knew. That's what it is. All I got to do is act like a producer, and that's it. Yo, Dre, time to take some pictures. All right, I'll be in the studio. That's it. That's what Diddy was doing. Then you get the story of Diddy, what? He don't do no beats. No, those guys are fucking geniuses, man. I can act like a producer and get paid. All I got to do is stand by producers, stand by rappers, stand on a fucking speaker. Got them. So let's go. DJ Khaled did the same thing, y'all. I'm not fucking playing with y'all. All DJ Khaled did was stand by records. I've never in my life seen DJ Khaled spin a record or do a party. Not once. I have no proof DJ Khaled is a real fucking DJ, but I know DJ Khaled got a star in Hollywood for being an actor. I still don't know what did he act. So I said, if DJ Khaled got a Hollywood star, did he get that for acting like a DJ? Because I never saw him cut nothing. So I'm telling you, I think in hip-hop, we really got trolled in the end. Now you got the proof. When XZIBIT told the world about Diddy taking him to the club, get it? With him dressed. Somehow he just evaporated. Since 2009, XZIBIT was he was like low-key performing at events. He was getting booked for private parties, and he was getting paid to sign autographs. But other than that, his career was over. Diddy ruined his career so bad. To this day, they don't even show repeats of Pimp My Ride. It's like it never existed. So you got it. That's what happened to XZIBIT. Now, when he said, Diddy try to take him to that club, I put it together from back then. I said, oh, so that's what they be doing. Then I just started looking at random rappers. I said, oh, so I said, idiot. They got to have all fans. I got it clear. But XZIBIT was telling us the stuff Diddy does his whole career. So his whole career, he been doing it, and you have the proof he never stopped. The only difference is he started having the parties at his house. All right? But just know, every rapper that been with the diddler, they all been with the same program. Only difference is XZIBIT opened his mouth, and Cam didn't want to do that because he need a job. So just know that. God damn it. Y'all want to keep talking? For real, y'all, I'm not playing with y'all right now, man. This is the shit y'all do. XZIBIT sacrificed his career 15 years ago to tell y'all the truth. And this the damn things he get. $3.5 million in debt because black people stopped supporting him after he told the truth. See? That's why nobody trying to go hard for them no more. They'll let you get taken out. They'll let you get smoked at the podium. They ain't going to do nothing. But you can stick your head out for them, risk your whole life, your whole career, and they're going to say, he keep it real. She keep it real. See, you going to keep it real with them, but when your shit over, they don't know you no more. That's XZIBIT. So everybody was talking about, no, y'all, this man came as a prophet to tell you the truth 15 years ago on what hip-hop was. Hip-hop is the Fruity Club. Somehow he got denied, stoned. His career was over. He got executed. XZIBIT got executed financially. He's done, y'all. That nigga's underground. Family, you broke. Broke ain't the question. I'll be broke any. Family, this nigga is $3.5 million underground. No, hell is not. No, hell is why you alive, y'all. Hell is called debt. And don't worry about when you die. When your ass is living and you owe $3.5 million, your ass is underground. You in hell, goddammit. You never coming out. That's where he at. That nigga's in financial hell. Don't worry, y'all. They all sinking. So Diddy, shout out to Diddy, man. Maybe Diddy might pay his taxes from behind jail. Hey, Diddy, you can do a good deed. If you pay a rapper taxes while you locked up, that'll be some gangster shit. Let's go. Why we talk about that? Because New York in denial. They don't want to accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? The city, man, is still love, man. City, you got to accept it, man. Their time just up, y'all. It's a new time now, man. New York ain't finished. It's just that era, y'all. It is what it is. It's not our fault. We never made it. It's not our fault they didn't stack their money and invest in no businesses. They thought they was going to keep getting checks to 55. Even though the top rappers is 55. So we gotta just look at it for what it is, y'all. If we know for a fact, we saw Jimjones beating on the door like a 14-year-old locked out after school. This man was beating up the door like he was a boyfriend that got kicked out of the girl crib, and he like, I need my sneakers. The nigga was abusing the fucking door because allegedly he got evicted. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Jimjones. I don't know, but I mean, we was checking his net worth over a year ago. It was like 400,000, so it's not hard to figure out. Jimjones, all I'm gonna say is this. A while ago, Jimmy was so broke, they took his avatar off. I think they put it back, but for a minute, that nigga ain't had no picture. That's how I knew he was broke. Then they did the shit to Dame, but I don't know. Jimjones called himself an airhead after running out of gas. Know why they run out of gas, bro? Because they be trying to be in and out the city from Jersey, and they ain't trying to pull over in the hood and get no gas, bro. That's what that's about. When them niggas be trying to zip up and down the highway, bro, remember, them niggas is not trying to pull over and get gas. So that's all that's about, bro. Them niggas will go broke and get helped by police first before them niggas ever pull up in the hood and get no gas. You ain't figured out yet, bro? No, them niggas ain't getting no gas in the hood. So, long story short, Jimjones don't want to move. He can't. Jimjones don't move without no entourage, y'all. So that's why it's shit. You got it? All right, boom. XZIBIT, Jimjones. Y'all know for a fact they were 2 rappers winning at the same time. They're from the same exact generation, the same era. The same way XZIBIT was around Snoop and Dre, Jimjones was around Jay-Z, Damedash, and Puff Daddy. What is the excuses, y'all? But I'll say this. Hopefully Jimmy ain't in debt like XZIBIT. Because XZIBIT, boy. But Jimmy is in the same category, y'all. Rappers get paid off rapping, y'all. They don't get paid off talking. So I knew 4 rappers on a podcast, they not getting no money at all. They not. YouTube don't pay like that. Let me make this clear one more time for these big kids, y'all. YouTube grows $400 billion. They have already admitted, or it's just facts. They pay out. The payout YouTube off has, look, they make 400 billion, 19 billion. They own YouTube. We only get 19 billion. Yo. The 19 billion is chopped up amongst all the content creators. Meanwhile, YouTube gets 400 billion. That's how this game goes. So I told you, the lesser money is the crumbs for everybody to feed off of. It's already regulated. YouTube got it a certain way where you ain't gonna make but a certain amount anyway. Because they ain't trying to pay out like, you got it? Understand that. Y'all forget, this is their platform. So they gonna dictate what they gonna pay out. So when I saw the real math, 400 billion generated, and the content creator got to split up 19 of that, 19 billion. All right then, y'all. Let's not start realizing who's really getting money, who's really doing what, was what. So, as you see, they fight for crumbs that's already gone. Diddy's massive lawsuit. Now, Diddy had sued Peacock for putting out that what? Documentary. He sued for $100 million for what? Defamation of character. But it what? Got thrown out. He's not getting a penny. Thrown out. Meanwhile, when you see this beef between Boosie and Vlad, it ain't a beef. No, Boosie needs the money. Vlad, no, I don't got to pay him nothing. All right, Boosie, I already got your catalog. I got all y'all shit. Vlad understands like I do. It's about catalog, fool. It's about resume. People like Vlad make money every day off what? His content. His channel is flooded with content. The content get views every day. When I tell you, y'all look at numbers. But see, you don't know how many videos are watched in a day. So you Negroes get tricked with numbers. And Vlad, no, I got to pay you shit. Wow, Boosie, my old videos could get, you see what I'm saying? He can get 100,000 views a month just off his catalog alone. His interviews. See, some people understood about work. Now I'm going to tell you all the difference why a lot of them going to be late. See, when you just do certain type of content, when it gets old, it gets old. Meaning, when you're a trending topic chaser, nobody wants to go to your catalog about old trending topics. So I tell you, a lot of people, their catalog don't make no money because they shit was based on dead people. Nobody going back to that dead news. Or your shit just based on trending topics. But those catalogs don't make money. See, the ones that chase views, they don't got catalogs. The one that got to chase views, they don't got catalogs and they don't fill up the live with real people. So it's different levels of YouTube. But my point is, Vlad knows his platform makes money regardless because it is a platform that has been making content for what, over 10 years straight? There you have it. This shit was about work ethic, y'all. See what I'm saying? That's what it was all about. When I got over 1,000 videos made, the video's going to make money regardless. That's what a lot of you guys don't get. So even though YouTube was slow, it didn't slow up my check. Man, it went down a little bit, but not a lot. So I'm saying that because everybody thought it was about numbers. Knows how your channel's set up. It's all about how your income is generated. And the numbers is for the fans. But like I said, that's how y'all get tricked from real content. So now let's get into the real shit. It is being said, Empire Records. There's a lot of things going on. Everybody's in court. Do y'all know Amazon is also about to be in court for monopolizing the game? Amazon is in court for the same exact thing. What? Live Nation got to pay out for. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook was just in court. Now he is in court, but I don't know what this is about. Now I don't know if he was the one already investigating. Meaning, I don't know if it was a current investigation. I don't know if he using this as a get out of trouble moment as far as him being a hero. XXXTentacion, King Von, Young Dolph, Mo3, and more. Is kashpatel investigating a hit list? It is being said they do an investigation on Empire Records. So, I'm talking lightly and trying to be politically correct because it's being said, y'all. Director kashpatel announced that an investigation into Empire Records is underway. Boy, oh boy. Now, y'all, you got it. Breaking news. If this happens for real, the future generation is what got killed off, y'all. These are the things we've been talking about. The future of Florida, XX. The future of Texas, Mo3. The future of Philly, P&B Rock. The future of California, Young Draco. The future of Chicago, King Von. The future of Memphis, Young Dolph. Tell you it's the reason why the game is dead, y'all. The game is literally dead. And I want you to thank all they fans. They're in prison. Memphis got rounded up where Young Dolph from. Philly got rounded up. Chicago got rounded up. Florida got rounded up. Texas, all them places got rounded up. Tell you it's the reason why it's dead. The streets is dead. Told these people it's a dead culture now. You see how many, y'all have no clue how many people died. Just know, kashpatel's allegedly going back into this. You're going to see Young Dolph, Mo3, the same exact way. King Von. What happened? All three of them brought public location. Not at the crib, not on site. And it said they going back into this stuff. So it's gonna be some trouble. If this is true. But I think this is kashpatel way of getting back right. I think he gonna get his clout back. All this shit he getting critiqued for. To this day, y'all, they don't know who was running Empire Records. People have no clue. No clue at all. But see, I'll give y'all a clue. Y'all love them foreign entities so much. Empire Records is the ones behind y'all wearing the Mary, all that shit. They don't even understand in designer shit, y'all. They would just wear anything designer, not understanding the real designer fashion. They would do anything the rappers did. No, they was creating gimmicks. We're going to create a label, and we're going to create our own brands. You rappers going to push the brands, and y'all going to buy it. So, Distribution Records, known for its extensive independent distribution and label services, have passed away. Notable artists who have worked with or been distributed by Empire include Doe B. I remember he was from Alabama. He got slayed. And Doe B used to be able to rap. Doe B was signed to T.I. too. He was signed to T.I. when he died. DJ K. Slade, he died of what? C-19. Draco, he got slaughtered. Draco the Ruler, he got slaughtered at that L.A. concert. Stabbed up. King Von, public, outside. Mac Dre, he was on Empire Records. From the Bay, Mo3, P&B Rock. Based on typical industry listings, here are notable artists associated with Empire Records who are deceased. Doe B, DJ K. Slade, Draco the Ruler, King Von, Mac Dre, Mo3. So you see, this was the future. So like I said, y'all, it's a reason why things is the way it is. It's a reason why. It's a reason why. And one thing we know for a fact, everybody that's dead, people like them. They had a fan base. They were new talent. So this is why I just kept saying, y'all, this was my whole disgruntled shit about this old stuff, man. These guys that had their time already. I know right from wrong. I know better. I know when these guys were winning. When they come on, y'all. Like, don't make me the bad guy. When all this shit was going on, these old rappers didn't exist. Nobody was listening to them. Nobody cared what Camera had to say. Get it? Why y'all keep forgetting that? They were quiet. They became fans. It was a movement of the new generation. The new generation already took over. Then something happened. And all I'm going to say is this. If they going back into it, it's some, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to just say this. It's going to be more people you hear about tied into it than you think. When I start paying attention, some of these low-level, like I understood with some of these low-level bloggers, some of these low-level record labels, it was a whole nother world created outside the industry. I'll just give you a clue. A lot of this dirt and filth was supposed to be kept in a certain department. What else they didn't notice? When all these companies was closing up and selling, when all these companies was switching up, selling, when these rappers selling, they publishing, when they sold quality control, they selling labels. No, it been a cash out. Now it's all over, y'all. So my point is this. Keep your eyes open, y'all, because it's all tied together. You got to just peep game. Live Nation, the concert tickets. Why? They were going to the shows. Like these shows, y'all, the shows. Remember, it was all these shows. I keep saying, remember, it was all these shows? It was a lot of money being made. But they dead. And somebody was making profits off all these shows. And these shows were monopolized. Only certain people made more money than others. So, y'all, there's some shit gonna come out of this. It's all connected to hip-hop. And don't forget, it's still one of your big rappers walking around. And long story short, I'll leave it at that. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Let's go. Y'all thought it was a game when I said from the rich to the poor? Let's look at this reality that's going on. It's on some real talk. It's not just Exhibit going broke. It's some real shit. Federal cuts to voucher programs put 9,000 New Yorkers at risk. They cutting programs. All right. These are the things we've been talking about. The emergency housing voucher program is ending years ahead of schedule, forcing housing agencies to find new ways to support roughly 70,000 households nationwide. Family, they said this program was supposed to be until 2030, and they cut it. So you know what that means, right? Now, they also understand the reality of what low-income housing has been used for. Everybody knows in this new world of analytics, it's all together. When I spoke about earlier, the restaurants in the hood is closing up. Wendy's are closing up. Certain restaurants, businesses that flourished in these neighborhoods were focused around the urban community. The urban community is now collapsed. As the urban community collapses, the business shift. That's why the vouchers getting taken. They understand wherever the vouchers, 9 times out of 10 is going to be some crime. Whether drug dealing, drug heads, whether it's the boyfriend sleeping there, the family members. We know the urban community is where the murderers hide at, the gun toters. We know in the urban community is always more guns than money. So, no more urban community. That's the only way to get rid of what? The crime. So when I kept telling you, y'all becoming the face of crime, and once you become the face of crime, when they say the end of crime, that's the end of you. When they say the end of urban, you love the hood, right? That means goodbye. It's right here in your face. So, roundups, going to jail, kicked off of leases, no more vouchers. They understood the urban community with all the vouchers, they don't work because they were the ones that kept the economy going. But the last economy they kept going, they didn't know. When they were in the house all these years living off the hall, getting that free money and free housing, they were only used for online services. Y'all going to be used to make all the money online. Y'all gonna be the most participants online 24/7. Y'all gonna be the main shoppers on Amazon, Temu, all these apps. Y'all gonna be the main content creators and content watchers. Because remember, y'all don't have no real rent. Remember, y'all get government assistance. Remember, so you gonna do that shit so long, then when we take it, you'll be stuck. If you weren't smart enough to stack your money, here you have it. This has happened around the world. Now, not only that, they also kicking people out of projects. No, y'all, the urban community is gone. It doesn't exist. So I'm gonna keep telling you, it's not by mistake. 5 arrested during gang takedown in Hempstead, Long Island, 12 hours ago. Every day in America, somebody's getting swept. Because all I'm showing you is the fulfillment of indictments. When I was telling you, the whole time in the house up until now, all they've been doing is studying people. It's no more looking, trying a lot. No, all they doing is fulfilling indictments. Now let's go up to the real shit, the new world. That's the old shit. This the new shit. This good news, y'all. So I'm going to show you the power of AI for those who still don't get it. AI controls everything. AI could be a friend or it could be a worst enemy. This the new shit, y'all. For all my people that spend money. For all my people that love cars. This is a good thing. But for people that make money off cars, scamming, all you janky-ass mechanics, goodbye. Your time is up. All you janky-ass car dealers, because a lot of y'all don't get. Y'all were buying cars from janky-ass foreigners. You were buying broke-down foreigners from foreigners. All you janky-ass car lots, goodbye. Now, once again, I shall present to the people the updated technology on where the world is at. This the shit I'm proud of. Why? You looking at the first MRI CAT scan for vehicles. You know what that means? Nobody can never cheat you or finesse you on a car no more, y'all, with a lemon. Janky ass car parts. Nobody can never sell you a lemon like that. No more selling lemons at the lot. Got it? All cars must be standard. But also, this ties into what I was saying. A car is going to be a luxury, not a gimme. And if you can't afford a car, you won't be in one. It's going to be like overseas. Lemons going to be outlawed. No such thing as lemons on the road. It's going to be like Europe. I know a little something about the Autobahn. Your car leaking fluid, your car piece of shit, you can find. No more lemons on the road, you can find. So it's going to go both ways. But this right here, the MRI CAT scan of the car. This for everything. This also, they can use this shit to know what's in your car. Don't worry, it's going to be for everything. When you're on the road, pull over real quick. Go through this. But car parts. Also, if you're hiding somebody in the car. But this right here is for everything I just said, the police got them scanners. The police already got that shit to look through your car. This right here is put it through the scanner, AI, MRI. It tell you everything wrong with the car instantly. So therefore, once you go through that, you know everything wrong with it, boom, boom, boom. It's going to, but now look from the higher ups. Before it even touched the lot, it got to go through this process. You see what I'm saying? This going to run all the janky ass dealers off. Don't forget, a lot of people call themselves what? Flipping cars. I go to the auction, I flip cars. This going to dead all their ass. You think you're going to just go to the auction and sell lemons? This right here going to stop it all, y'all. So everybody that was making money off the books, I'm telling you, they got ways to stop it all. But this is for the consumer to know that you will no longer be jerked, cheated out of nothing no more. Because the people that spend money are going to be the favorite. The have against the have-nots. That's where we at now. These things are already in existence. We're in a world of the have against the have-nots. Those who have will have. That's why Paramount go up. When they jacking up these prices, they doing it on purpose now, y'all. They doing a separation. We don't want janky people involved with nothing no more. Run all the janky people off. All the 5-finger discount, all the knockoff people, bootleg, stealers, thieves, get their ass out of here. Just jack the prices up. That's what they're doing. Straight up. They know the more that gas go up, if you can't afford to drive, you're going to fall off. Because while you can't afford the gas, your car gonna start breaking down. And while your car breaking down, you got to fix that while the gas still up. Yeah, it's all on purpose, y'all. Yup. MRI machine for cars. So now you got it. Nobody can sell you a lemon no more. Here you have it. But it's also hard if you're trying to sell your car and it's a lemon. So look, showing you the new world. What I've been noticing, these businesses leaving the East Coast and the West Coast, they all going down south. Down south had to be rebuilt after all these storms. So Tesla down south. Starbucks moving down south. For those who don't know, Starbucks started in Seattle, Washington. Starbucks struggling to persuade woke workers to move from Seattle to new headquarters in Tennessee. They saying the workers that work in Seattle, they don't want to move to Tennessee. But that's where the company going. You also see what they call woke, right? We'll leave it at that. Shout out to everybody that's up. Now, look at Victor Wembanyama. Now, you see how they kept saying, Victor Wembanyama, he going to be the next big this. He the next LeBron. He the next this. I'm going to tell you like I know. Don't never go for the hype. They hype Victor Wembanyama up. Look at him on his face. He's always hurt. He got baby ankles. All right. Now, I'm showing you that because I have to be a man about what I do. And the truth is, y'all, LeBron has changed his ways. I saw LeBron so humble talking, the man almost made me shed a tear. I said, damn, LeBron finally gets it, man. I said, bro, all you had to do is be that humble the whole time. You should have never started that goat shit. You can see LeBron is 41 years old, but he finally gets what humble is. LeBron won that game. Other day he said, man, I just want to play ball, man. I just want to play ball. I'm just happy to be here. But my point is, no, LeBron is humble now. I've been seeing it. He's humble. He's not on that shit no more, y'all. He's not on that I'm this and that. He's humble, y'all. He is. So I'm going to say this about LeBron, y'all. If LeBron continues to do what he's doing, he eventually will be the GOAT, y'all. He will. Know why I'm saying that? This was the first adversity LeBron had to face. He never faced adversity before he was talking shit. He never had to be judged. He didn't go through shit. It was that Diddy shit that did it. To let it be known, LeBron, you're not perfect. You ain't that guy like that. You just like everybody else. You ain't perfect. That Diddy shit did it, y'all. Then the LA Lakers had to show him, you ain't the man no more, bro. I told everybody on this channel, play by play, how I was going to go. I've been telling them 2024, yo, they ain't LeBron team no more. What happened? Shannon them kept lying. All black media kept lying. What I say, black media going to keep lying. They all going to be off TV. What happened? They're all off TV for the most part. Everybody I saw lying, bigging up LeBron, they off TV. Acho. So my point is this, y'all. LeBron had to be fucking humble, and that shit worked. Meaning he's a humble dude, man. And the reason why I'm saying that, he got his ass whipped like everybody else. But one guy's still running. He's still running. Now, the fact that LeBron got to carry the team on his back over 40, if he win the ring now, hey, only reason why I'm saying that, y'all, because his longevity, he got a chance to be over Jordan, y'all. I'm talking about on some other shit he does. He does. I'm just leave it at that. Mind you, y'all, I never was a Jordan fan anyway. Just let you know. And also today we must agree. They are a boring ass couple. Let's keep it real, y'all. Since this game has been dead, can we admit Rihanna and ASAProcky are boring as hell? I would say they are. They start to look like a manufactured puppy ass couple. And if they keep it up, I'm going to think Mr. controls them too. Know why I say that? If you notice with them, they always do like just enough. Like they'll take pictures and disappear. Or they always doing shit in actor mode. But guys, they're a boring ass couple. And I'm starting to think they understand their place. Yeah, they boring, y'all. They're boring. Am I lying, y'all? Are they not boring as hell? So anyway, let's move on. Because she recently did this picture, and that's what made me say it. I was like, yo, all they do is just take pictures. I was just thinking like, how many covers you gonna be on? But I want you to see too, like they have deals. Rihanna was like a model / singer. They're models too. ASAPRocky's a model as well too. They model / singers, model / actors, model. That's how this shit works. You'll see she got a contract with Vogue. But I'm just saying, all they do is take pictures, y'all. They boring. You know what I'm saying? God damn it, Klay Thompson and Megan was funny. Was like, you know what I'm saying? God damn it, claressashields and papoose more interested in them. Other than that, I'm also showing you how that couple shit is fading out. Because what I say, it's all about what you're doing now. So if ASAPRocky not doing nothing, he dropped the album, it didn't make no noise like that. If Rihanna not making no music, it ain't nothing going on, y'all. The days of taking pictures don't mean shit. All they did was turn YouTube and Instagram into fucking what? Vogue magazine, the Sauce magazine. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Other than that, y'all, no pictures, nothing. And I was just saying that because I'm like, yo, now it's this thing where all of them showing off their kids. Do you now get the entertainers are slow, y'all? Like, we've been having kids our whole life. But in their world, here go our kids. We just having kids too, see? Our kids are 12, 11, 9, babies. To them, it's new, y'all. They starting to look slow. They looking real incompetent now, y'all. On some real shit. They are. Being that they want to have kids, now they want to keep proving us they got kids. We're going to leave it alone, man. Let's move on. Why are we going to move on? Because, y'all, I'm always in the now. Now, real quick, who is that on that? Who is that? Who you looking at? The Mount Rushmore of what? Hey, I'm in a human activity. So, I just did a video on a mother of harlots. They started it all, goddammit. Pinky and Cherokee started everything you see with these women. The whole style, the whole behavior, everything. So why I run into this? The Mount Rushmore of porno. Now that one next to Pinky, I forgot her name. That one to the left, I can't really say who she is, but that one to the right, I forgot her name. But see that? I was just talking about this shit. The Mount Rushmore of whores. Adult videos, man. I just crowned them, y'all. I just crowned them as, yo, I started noticing. Look at Pinky. To this day, that's her style the woman do. Pinky, Buffy the body. Now, this is the thing they don't get. Pinky, Buffy the body, and Cherokee was all natural. The difference is y'all all BBL. That's the difference, which means somebody's body genetically changed. But are y'all going to admit you all was raised on them? Pinky taught a lot of y'all how to suck. Stop playing. Stop playing. And Cherokee taught a lot of y'all how to ride that thing. Stop playing. And Cherokee and Pinky taught me what kind of woman I like. Yeah. So are we going to play these games? When you're looking at Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, you're looking at Pinky. Are y'all willing to admit it? A lot of y'all grew up with that fucking bootleg cable with that porn on it. Are you going to admit, you know for a fact, bro, you had those bootleg DVDs stashed in your house with Pinky on it and Cherokee? But just know, you ain't going to leave them out of history because those women have raised up a lot. They have helped a lot of men relieve themselves. They have done a lot for this world. They also made it where a lot of men are straight to this day. But they also made it where a lot of people love penis. Because they did it, y'all. And today, they on goddamn Mount Rushmore. The queen of the freaks. We shall crown them today. Pinky and Cherokee. There you have it, y'all. Everybody know they was raised on one way or another. I don't care how old you are now. God damn it, I don't care. You know I'm talking about. Everybody raised on them. Bro, you like that look to this day. All right? You know how many knockoff Pinkies it is to this day? But just notice one thing. All natural. That's it. That's the joke. Everything was all natural back then. We knew a lot of Pinkies and Cherokee. There was no such thing as BBL. Boy, they were booming. So, you got the grand exposure now, y'all. XZIBIT is our proof. Rappers going broke. You don't got to know which one. If they not selling out on arenas, they going broke. If they don't got no brands moving, they going broke. When you see a rapper podcasting, that's their job. Why? That shit don't give you millions like that. If Shannon Sharp got to split a check with Ocho, if they splitting money, if Jada and Fat Joe got to split checks, and then you two get a check out of that, guys, this shit pay bills. It don't make you rich. So I know they got to work on here to pay bills. When I saw Cuba Gooding Jr. brother Omar start a YouTube channel, I got depressed, man. XZIBIT, he has pride. Don't forget, pride also why you go broke. So maybe XZIBIT should have started a YouTube channel, but he didn't. But I want all y'all to get all of our debt put together is still not the money XZIBIT owes. XZIBIT owes $3.5 million in debt. He is a straight failure. But the question is, do you think he's the only rapper broke? You know, Dane went broke allegedly, right? No, the rest of them gonna hide. It's some rappers will never hit that Instagram live button again. They hiding out, y'all. They don't have no money. If they don't have no platinum records, if they don't have songs played on the radio to this day, no, scratch that. If they don't own a publisher, if they don't got their masters, they're not doing no shows, they're not getting no money, period. When I say a rapper get money, them little thousands they get, that ain't money for them. You know what I'm saying? So you got it now? No, they got to work. You're going to see. When rappers don't got the money, they start looking greasy. Cam was looking greasy before he got a revolt. He started looking greasy a while ago. And you'll see XZIBIT. As his money shrunk, XZIBIT started looking greasy. See? When you're a rapper and your money get low, you start looking greasy. Just look at Jimjones' face next time you see him. Niggas start looking greasy, bro. See, when you got money, you start glowing. But when you going broke, you start getting greasy. There's a Cameron, man. I'm going to keep telling you, I'm not going to fool you, man. Cameron needed that fucking job. He did not want to be like XZIBIT. Now, Nat and Cam is smart. Meanwhile, you still believe T.I. is expeditiously smarter than you? All right. Now, I'm saying all that because XZIBIT is our proof. Don't matter what level they was on. They all sinking. They all sinking. No more generational wealth. They go for T.I. and Tiny too. Hopefully, they money not sinking. Because we gonna watch who makes it to Diddy come home. So, Tyler Perry got a $200 million something. What lawsuit on him still? He's kicked off Paramount. Guys, I already told you. Tyler Perry, he's not going to make no more money. I promise all of y'all. We can bet. You come back later, curse me out. Tyler Perry, for one, he makes his own fake-ass news. He only make black news. But I'm going to promise you this. You will never see Tyler Perry get offered no more multi-million-dollar deals. And if he does, you make sure you fact check and holler at me. He's not getting no more checks cut. None of them are getting no more big checks. They only going to have what they got left. Now, the other day we spoke about what? Kanye West lost $650 million altogether. How much did he lose altogether? Allegedly, he lost $600 million. It's Tyler Perry's turn now. It's his turn. So, he going to lose money. He ain't getting no bigger deal. Who else y'all saw lose all their money? Shannon Sharp. Allegedly, before Shannon Sharp had to pay $20 million, he only had $30 million. This is why I say Shannon has to work on YouTube. He has to work. The bigger you are, the bigger your family. The bigger your family, the bigger your bills, the bigger your company, the more you got to pay. Soon we might see Tyler Perry selling them studios. What else he fucked up at? When him and TD Jakes thought they were going to build all this shit on that base. Guys, they thought they were going to build nursing homes. Him and TD Jakes had plans to build nursing homes and all that shit. They were trying to build their own Wakanda. But I look at Tyler Perry as all he was going to do was take advantage of the grandmothers. But that's what they was going to do. They was trying to do a whole lot. But that shit got stopped. Oprah and TD Jakes were crying. They did a special on stage talking about how We only been to Diddy parties once, and we don't know all these videos being made on us. We only been there once, and we left early. We didn't do nothing. And TD Jake saying, he trying to ask YouTube, why is YouTube allowing all these AI videos to troll him? Oprah Winfrey, TD Jakes already admitted and acknowledged that they were being disrespected and dragged by AI videos, which means they both acknowledge their careers are over. Oprah sells books. She sells books. Oprah's job is a book reader. The same thing our teachers did when we sat down and read a book, that's what Oprah do now. Oprah has book studies. She does not want to be seen no more. But people forget Tyler Perry is her goddamn son. And being that her career is over, so is his. The only difference is this. Tyler Perry don't want to take his hands off Atlanta, y'all. He don't want to take his hands off the Black experience. Tyler Perry and Jay-Z, they got it set in their mind. They're going to hover over that Black community forever. Meaning, as long as they don't know we finished, we're going to keep this shit going. And that's all they're doing. Everybody else has accepted defeat. God damn it, if they told you LeBron was the king, y'all, LeBron has accepted his defeat. LeBron is now humble, y'all. LeBron is the clue. Because you know around here, we laughed at them all the same. All the same. Gave me the biggest laughs of my fucking life. LeBron, Jay-Z, Diddy, Beyonce, Tyler Perry, Oprah, we laughed at them all the same. But the only difference is one man still running, ducking, dodging, still hovering around. LeBron, you know what LeBron said, y'all? He said, man, I just want to play ball. I just want to play ball, and I'm just happy I'm still here. That's what he said. And he made me think about growing up, because growing up, that's how I was in the neighborhood. It was dudes that played ball. They wasn't with that street shit. And I remember dudes said that before. Like, some dudes would say that. A lot of y'all know that. It'll be the good guys in the neighborhood. That's what they say, man. I just want to play ball, man. I ain't with that shit, man. I ain't with that street shit. I just want to play ball, man. So I know dudes that said that. So when I heard LeBron say that, it just put me. Now LeBron just want to play ball. Like, he's humble now. He ain't with that other shit. Because what I know, he was taught by Jay-Z, y'all. I'm going to say it again. LeBron, he could have went to the Knicks. Jay-Z stopped it. My opinion. They told him to go to Miami. That's why his troubles is from that damn freak-off mansion in Miami. Because y'all not looking at the whole time they was in Miami Heat, the same time everybody else was in Miami freaking off. That's where it started from back then. But y'all forget, Jay-Z was his mentor from birth of the game. So he got his fame. Who had him under the wing? Jay-Z and Diddy. Mentor, taught him everything he knows. So a lot of shit, put it like this, LeBron might have been a better guy, but he was taught by Jay-Z, which means everything Jay-Z did, he did it in basketball. I watched it. You're going to be under LeBron. You're not going to be over him. He done with you, trade his ass. You're never going to be bigger than him. The same, Jay-Z taught him play-by-play how to be Jay-Z. Jay-Z had media company control. LeBron had media control. Jay-Z had people in pocket platforms. He did the same thing. Jay-Z got it where people never going to go against him. LeBron got it the same way to this day. Gilbert Arenas going to stay holding his nuts to this day, and many others. Because LeBron was a tyrant like Jay-Z. But he's not a tyrant no more, y'all. He has humbled himself for many reasons, but he did. So I'm going to leave it at that. But if LeBron make it to the finals and he win this year, hey, we'll talk about that later. Now we're going to talk about Empire Records. Hey, guys, the FBI allegedly is looking into Empire Records, the hip-hop version. But did you know Empire Records come from a movie first? I told you guys, your life is scripted. Your life is a joke. You're going to believe and love everything you watch and see, but you have no clue it was a script written in Hollywood. Empire Records. Tell you, that's the joke. See, the plan was, right? Y'all just going to love BT shit, and being that y'all just love black stuff, you never going to know nothing else. So everything else y'all don't watch, we can tell the truth in that, You never gonna know anyway. That's how Hollywood always works. Well, we know y'all watch shit by covers. We know we can make certain covers. You ain't gonna watch it. Meanwhile, this movie could be about everything that was gonna happen to Empire Records. So now that's why I say I'm gonna have to watch this. This might be about straight failure, signed to a label failing in the movie the whole time. But I'm gonna watch. I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but life is scripted, y'all. It's a joke. So my point, I say that for a reason because it plays out as a joke. But this right here is real talk. It is being said, the F to the B, you know who, is going into Empire Records. A lot of rappers was tied into Empire Records. Boosie was signed to Empire Records at one point, and T.I. was. A lot of rap. Jimjones was signed with them at one point too. But I think this is based on not just these shootings. It's going to be into them owners that owned it, I think. I'm going to give y'all a clue. Empire Records was owned by foreign people. Empire was not an American-founded record label, which means these artists didn't get the American treatment. Also means they were not real artists. They were streaming artists. The streaming artists were signed to Empire. One of the guys from Empire used to work in Silicon Valley in tech. And he was a genius that said, let me start my own label online. Let me start an online label. What they don't get is this, what? Online label, it ain't even real for real. Why? I can start an online label right now. Record in my studio, upload the shit. Bro, I'm going to give you 50 grand, make 2 songs real quick. I'm going to upload them. That's all my money. Empire Records. That's all it was. Got it? That's all it was. It was never a real label. It was an online label. That's why I say make-believe shit. Can you watch it now? Young man, you going to rap in the house on that computer. You going to make beats in the house on that computer. Then you going to get a deal. Your deal going to be on a computer. And that's y'all fucking life. You going to go on tour, do walkthroughs. We're going to make you famous real quick. But we're going to make more money off y'all image likeness and off y'all branding than anything else. And when we finish with y'all, goodbye. That's it. All right? You won't get none of these royalties back. None of that shit. You won't see a penny. See that? That's what happened. So when all y'all was online talking about deals and hype, they were all fake deals anyway. Meaning they wasn't no real deals. They were internet deals. That's what it's called. Really, it's the same shit. YouTube is in it right now. A lot of companies own these channels, y'all. Channels, apps. Companies own certain shit and then hire faces of them. See, when you got an online company, right? And you're a type of person, you just want to run a company. You don't want to do the camera shit and all that. You hire somebody. You hire somebody to sit and run your channel. My business, you just gonna work here. Empire Records. This our shit. Y'all gonna help us get traffic. Y'all just gonna do shit, get money, go live every day. Traffic, streaming. When y'all was playing music in the background, streaming, money. That's what y'all would use for on Instagram. Y'all gonna keep playing music. Every time y'all play music, free money in the artist's pocket. Why? You don't listen to radio. Before they got money off radio spins. So since y'all don't listen to radio, everything y'all listen to online, monetize. That's why I don't play music on this channel. Monetization. Get it? If I post music, they're gonna want a penny. Period. They're gonna want money off the song. Mess up my video. I ain't got time for that. But y'all on Instagram, Facebook, posting all that music, they was getting paid off it the whole time. Because every time y'all play the music, it counted as a spin. And that's how these labels are getting rich for free. Free. Tell you blacks, all the tricks on you. You're twerking in your house, going nowhere, paying music, getting everybody rich. And they counted their streams. So you hear about Megan or when you hear about Cardi, whenever y'all hear about they got 100,000 streams, what they never told you is some of those numbers come from when you playing that shit on your site in the background. So you think when it's a hit song, and every girl twerking to that song, that's what make the song get the streams. So that day, they got what? 20,000 streams because 20,000 people download, played in the background. That's how they count them now. Same thing they do with ringtones. Yeah. It's all a cheat code, but that's how they were getting paid. So 1, 2, 3, all happened in public. Dolph got smoked in the morning going to the cookie shop. Mo 3 got slaughtered on the highway. Remember when they tried to shoot up Rick Ross on the highway? Maybe that was for real too. Maybe somebody did try to take Rick Ross out. Remember years ago? Now y'all got it, right? According to the story, XXTentacion, did he not get smoked in broad daylight? Going to buy a car? They all got smoked in public. XXTentacion, King Von, Young Dolph, Mo 3, and more is kashpatel investigating the hit list. It's being said he's in trouble. He's in court. But I think this is going to be his get out of jail card. Meaning this is going to get him out of trouble. I think he's going to try to crack this case with Empire for clout in a good face. But I'm going to tell you this. I think some people about to get sacrificed. I'm going to just tell you this. Anybody affiliated with Empire, just know they scared to death. They shaking in their boots. I hope none of your favorite rappers got nothing to do with this. Get it? Because Live Nation had a payout. Some of these artists were performing. And I hope a lot of them wasn't performing under Live Nation because somehow they might make it connected. Told you, play by play, you got to just watch. And at the same time, no, it's going to be a cover-up. Meaning they're not going to talk about it like that because it's a lot of people that's still around in this game that's affiliated with a lot of shit. Like I say, Boosie was signed to Empire Records. Some of these platforms, YouTubers and shit, they work for Empire Records. But you're going to get this. When XZIBIT told us Diddy take him to fruity clubs, that was the exposure 10 years ago, y'all. XZIBIT told us what rappers do, especially the rappers that be with Diddy. So let's get all the clues we already had on Diddy. XZIBIT told us he go to outright clubs. It was said a toy was left at Diddy house where Mace was at. The security guard told us Diddy and some people went in the room after going to the toy store. What else do you need? It was always in our face. Now, for you to add it up for yourself, 700 toys out the man's house and a lot of bottles of moisturizer. But what happened? XZIBIT sacrificed his career to tell y'all the truth years ago. Ever since then, he been blackballed. When y'all know this guy was with Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Diddy. All you got to do is ask, how the hell is he in debt like this? Same way Jimjones in debt. He ain't no $1 million in debt. He's more than that. That's a typo, TMZ. TMZ been late with news lately, too. Don't forget, Mr. Pimp My Ride. So he had more than one career. He had a music career. He had a TV career. Now let's look at the truth on XZIBIT, y'all. He is the example of all the rappers. Now, all I want you to think about is all the rappers that never even made it as big as him. California said he owes more than $400,000 in back taxes, and the IRS says he owes around $900K to Uncle Sam. The total of debt comes to around $1.3 million. And allegedly, that's his personal debt. He keep that one chain, too. He keep his rapper chain, y'all. That's all he got. Yo, it is said XZIBIT don't even have enough assets to sell to get out the hole. He don't even got enough assets. He wasn't even investing his money in nothing, y'all. No housing, no real estate, no nothing. This shit's sad. In the docs, the rapper said that his monthly income is $66,547 per month. He still make more than our salary a year every month. He make decent money. While he estimates his estranged wife, Christina Joyner, pulls in around $12,843. So that income might be him and his wife put together. No, excuse me. That's what he got to pay his wife. He got to make that payout. I forgot. He got taken to court. He got to pay out $12,000 a month. Excuse me. This why he's broke, y'all. He said his bills is damn near $25,000 a month, and he got to pay his wife 12. So that's about 40 grand he got to pay a month regardless, which means he can't pay the IRS back accordingly. Mind you, Exhibit with Eminem, everybody. So no, y'all, the smart rappers prevailed. The dumb rappers are now called the broke rappers. And if they don't have a job, or if nobody can't pay them to be a mascot for a brand, just gonna starve and suffer. Nobody on this planet, rich or poor, has enough money to sit on their ass and live off no more. If you got 10 million, your shit gonna turn into 2 million sitting on your ass. That's where we at now. They made this world super competitive, and the only way rich people are winning now, they're ahead. You got to be ahead financially, business-wise, and all that. There's different ways the real businessmen are ahead now. Financially, assets, and company-wise. Their contracts already solidified for the next 5 years. Their assets already established. Their wealth is already established. Their property, all they shit is established. Those are the real people ahead. Everybody else is scrambling, trying to stay relevant, trying not to lose, trying not to get, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's at now. It's set up where if you don't have forward progress, you gotta be lit. You gotta figure it out now. So they were stuck in the past of, long as I'm a rapper with a name, I always make money off my name. But now those times have changed. Why? Companies said, look, why pay you this $5 million? We can pay this other guy $500,000. They into brand, like branding is different now. You don't just get paid because of who you are no more. It's about what you bring to the table. So for all y'all didn't get, this is why content creators been getting the biggest deals now. They say, shit, we'll hire a content creator. I've been seeing this. Because they like this. They bring views. They bring views. Fuck all that. Fuck all that name shit. We want viewership. That's what it's about now, y'all. Viewership. It's not about just views. You know what viewership is? People that actually watch. Exhibit also claims he has over $1.4 million in personal debt, and he owes another $2 million in business debt. So you also have to prove not only is Exhibit a failed rapper, he's a failed businessman. So $3.4 million in debt. He makes all of our debt look beautiful. Yo, y'all, you can fix your own credit. That's all you got to know. You don't need no help. He has it. He also says his average monthly expenses for bills come to around $23,566. So not only does he owe damn near $3.5 million in the hole, negative, his monthly bills are damn near $40,000. He's done. He only would bring home about $200,000 a year, and at $200,000 a year, he can't pay that $1 million off. He can't. He's done. He's done. He is done. No excuses. He been around Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. So now you see why Jimjones ran out of gas. Certain rappers thought, as long as I be around Snoop, I'm gonna be paid. As long as I be around Dre, as long as I be around Diddy, Jay-Z, I be around an executive, I'm gonna have money. Nope. You got the check writers and the guys that were used to getting the checks written. Cameron was never a fucking check writer. And if he was, you're going to hear about niggas saying they ain't get paid. So when Exhibit told us Diddy took him to the clubs, the rainbow clubs, do you get it now? What kind of club you think this is? One day the rappers going to admit Diddy took them to the club too. One day they'll admit it. The New York rappers. Anyway, Jimjones called himself an airhead for running out of gas. So do you now get when I said whenever you see them, it's going to be a black cloud, depressing, bad luck, bad news? You got it? Jimjones is broke, y'all, just like Exhibit. But he might be better off than Exhibit, though. But I'm going to be honest, I think Jimjones wear hella fake jewelry now. I think he wear hella Moissanite. Hella Moissanite. How we know that? Because I know if Jimjones' jewelry was real, he would have been had over $1 million already. No, he wear hella Moissanite and 10 karat shit. Trust me. Bro, y'all don't get, when they wear all them chains, it don't even cling like real gold, fools. Y'all idiots. They wear big ass chains. You don't hear no gold clinging. You don't see no lights. You guys don't even know fake jewelry no more, guys. That's how fake y'all are. Jim Jones called himself an airhead after running out of gas. Because if his jewelry was real, he would have had money, dummy. If Jim Jones' jewelry was real, his collection, the nigga would be paid. All he would have to do is sell his jewelry, and he'd have been worth about $1.5 million again, quick. If Jim Jones' jewelry was real, when his house was foreclosed, he would have just sold a couple chains real quick. Simple. No, them niggas wearing low-level shit. Put it like this. If it ain't fake, it's still that low-level shit. Meaning, if he pawned it as a rapper, he can't do that with 20 grand and shit. 30 grand ain't enough. Ain't shit for him. So his jewelry might be worth 30 grand and shit like that, 40, you know what I'm saying, 50. But it can't save him. It ain't enough. Got it? He could be 100,000, ain't enough. So he like, fuck, I might as well keep it because that 100,000 ain't gonna do shit anyway. That's where they at, bro. They used to get millions. The millions stop. That's what happens, man. You see, damn teeth fell out, right? You ain't getting that damn teeth fell out 15 years before it's time. It wasn't time for him to lose his teeth. No, it's called stress. It's called broke. When you got the broke stresses, your teeth start falling out. Don't lie. How many of y'all got broken teeth in the back? I know when I was outside, my tooth in the back was breaking. Stress. Yeah, that's that broke shit. Your teeth start breaking, goddammit. All right? From bills. So yeah, y'all. There you have it. XZIBIT is your example. You know, from damedash. Now you got from East to West Coast. The difference is the West Coast don't hide, they don't front, they don't perpetrate. Yuck Mouth Ben started his YouTube channel. I'm not dissing I'm not dissing you know what I'm saying? I'm not dissing him. Any rapper that Ben started their channel, they smart. Spider Loc, he Ben started his YouTube channel. I'm not talking about him. Spider Loc was never that big, get it? Yuck Mouth, he Ben started his channel. He just had one hit, meaning he was not big like anybody else. The smart rappers Ben started their channel with no pride. The other rappers started their channel because they needed the money. Shit got desperate. That's all that happened. If XZIBIT would have been started a channel, he wouldn't be broke. No, when you see J Hood on here from D Block with a channel, he doing what he got to do. I ain't talking about him. I'm not talking about no rapper that was never big with a YouTube channel. They are the ones that's smart. It's the ones that's supposed to be big. They need the money. So now y'all got it, y'all. It ain't just XZIBIT. He is the face of all of them. The ones that's hiding. When I told you Ludacris doing commercials, no, Ice-T got kicked off Law and Order. No, it's for real. They bank got stopped, especially since Quincy Jones died. Quincy Jones was the one that made sure a lot of them on the West Coast still was getting checks. It's the truth, y'all. It just is. Quincy Jones was their lifeline. He's gone. Diddy's gone. The check writers are gone. And jayz ain't cut no more checks. Other than that, I think we're going to close out, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. More coming. We're going to close out. The word of the day is rappers are broke. And they're going to keep going broke. And they're going to keep hiding it. And XZIBIT sacrificed his whole career to tell the truth. He did. That's him telling the truth. Allegedly keeping it real. He didn't know who he was playing with. I think XZIBIT thought, because he down with Dr. Dre and Snoop, he could just say whatever he want about Diddy, like Diddy's a joke. But nah, Diddy got his ass out of here, y'all. Diddy was the reason why he was on Pimp My Ride. And what XZIBIT said then was not supposed to be said. But just know, XZIBIT sacrificed his career to tell people shit. He told you a long time ago, y'all, so it is what it is. All right, so on that note, y'all, we're going to get out of here for real. Y'all enjoy y'all day. We out. One. Shout out to the chat, moderators. Everybody has a membership. What's up, Linnell? Everybody that subscribe, everybody that taps in every day. Also, don't forget to support your local content creators. That's it. We out.